All right, so Rick Anderson is here from Summerfield Zoo. This is not our guest, but he brought the log because our guest is going to need it. So if you want to introduce us to Douglas, who's right behind the desk here.
We'll get Douglas out because he's getting a little hard to hold now.
Well, I got hurt earlier, and I didn't think that I would, but he's such a sweetie pie, but he's just a little rough around the edges. Douglas is a porcupine, but what a cool animal, and he's huge.
See if he'll eat something here.
Okay.
You hold it. There we go.
There you go, Douglas. So what's his story? I'm going to come around the side here a little so I can see.
Yeah, this is Douglas. He's about 3.5 months old.
Can I just turn him a little towards the camera?
He is a North American porcupine, so they live in the United States and Canada. They like cold weather, and they're actually a large rodent. They get around 35 pounds.
Well, it's funny you would say that because I never knew that porcupines were rodents until I looked him dead in the eye. And when you look at him straight on, you can see that little mouth, and it looks like a rat.
You can see those rodent-like teeth, yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting because that's 35 pounds for a rodent. That's huge.
Yeah. But they get rather large, and they're good tree climbers. They climb right up trees because a lot of the food they like is up there. They like tree bark, pine needles, leaves.
And pine needles.
They love pine needles.
I think that's so funny because to me a porcupine looks like it just has giant pine needles. So you know they say you are what you eat. Yeah. And I guess they kind of are. That's so funny. So how old is he?
He's about 3.5 months old.
That's it, 3.5 months?
Yeah, so he's a long ways from that 35 pounds. He's probably less than 10 pounds right now.
Wow. Now, is he the same one that was a baby when you brought him out on our morning news a few months ago?
Yes, he was tiny little guy because he was a bottle baby.
Oh, he was a bottle baby.
Yeah.
So was he from the wild then? Was he like a rescue or?
No, he was from the Minnesota Zoo, and he was raised on a bottle. We got him, and so he's really tame. He's really sweet. We do animal encounters show when we're open there, and he's probably one of our favorite animals that we bring out. Even though he's not one of the ones that people are touching and petting, they just love to see him. They come up and want to take his picture, and just because he's so cute, he sits on his log and he eats his little sweet potato.
He's so cute, and it's taking him so long to eat it too. Now, I have to say he's a lot fuzzier than I would have expected, but I made the mistake of touching the back when you put him on my lap earlier.
Right.
And I didn't even think, I thought I was trying to go with the grain and everything, but I got poked because there are actually needles under here because this is as soft as it looks.
Right.
On the top
he does have a lot of fur on him, but even if you push down on that fur, there's all kinds of quills hidden underneath it. Most of them are centered around the back, but he still has them over his entire body, just under the hair. Yeah,
and it's so funny because he's being so calm, but as soon as I started petting him, he started moving around a little. Like, why are you touching me? I'm just trying to eat.
Eating.
That's so funny. While we've got you here, we want to talk about, are there any other events that you guys have coming up? Obviously, you're open for people to come and visit the zoo, which I would highly recommend.
Right. We're open on weekends, and we are going to have a booth at the Boone County Fair.
Oh, great.
We have a fundraiser coming up September 8th, and that's going to be a lot of fun because it's an evening event.
Okay.
It starts at 6:30 and it's Howl with the Wolves. So we will be there. You can be there with the wolves howling.
You have actual wolves at the zoo?
We have 4 wolves at the zoo.
Oh, that's cool.
Hopefully they'll be howling most of the night.
Do they really howl?
They do howl, just like in the movies and National Geographic. They howl. That's how they communicate over long distances.
That is so funny. So do you guys just howl right along with them?
Yeah, a lot of times if we start howling, they'll just join right in.
Oh my gosh, just like a dog, if you go up to a dog and you're like, roar, 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 they answer you. It's like that. That's so funny.
So we'll be doing that, and we'll have food, and it's kind of a casual evening. Okay. We'll have a campfire and some music and all kinds of some other special events going on that night. It'll be a lot of fun.
Have you done that Howl with the Wolves thing before?
No, this will be the first time.
That is such a cool idea.
So we actually have a limited amount of tickets we're going to sell because we don't want it to be too crowded for that event. Okay. So there'll be just a limited amount of tickets we'll be selling for that.
Can people go to your website to find out more about that?
Sure.
Okay, and that is summerfieldfarmandzoo.com, right?
Correct.
Which is a little hard to remember because we always just call it Summerfield Zoo. But why the farm and zoo? Do you have farm animals there as well? Oh, you need can I give him one?
Yeah, you can give him one.
Here you go, Douglas.
Just hold it right there.
Here.
He'll hold it.
Good job. There you go. Oh, look at you. That's so cool. We have farm animals too.
Yeah, we have a regular petting zoo portion where the kids can Yeah, he looks like he's going to tip.
I feel like he's going to fall off.
I know, but he's
a little worried.
He's super balanced. He looks like he's going to tip, but he's not. He knows where his
okay,
his balance
he's got a center of gravity.
Yeah.
All right. You were saying, though, you have other farm animals as
Yeah,
well.
we've got petting. I think we brought baby goats here one time.
You did,
Yeah.
you did,
And so
absolutely.
we have the petting zoo. The kids can play with the baby goats and things, some farm-like animals, besides the zoo animals that are there
Gotcha.
too.
Okay, for more information on any of these events, especially Howl with the Wolves, which sounds really cool, just go online to summerfieldfarmandzoo.com. Rick, it's so much fun. Thank you so much. Douglas, thank you very much.
Isn't he
I'll
cool?
let you keep eating.